Hey there, Pisces, and welcome to your energy reading for the week of May 5th. This is a general message, only take what resonates. Let's get started. What are the best and highest messages coming through for Pisces, please? Okay, starting off with the Nine of Swords. Followed by the Seven of Swords. The Ten of Wands. The World card. And the Three of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. This could be speaking to an important relationship in your life or one that might be coming into your life. This could be a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. This could be family, an important friend, even a boss, someone that has a lot of influence in your life. This could also represent a choice that you need to make. So at the crown of your reading, we're starting off with the Nine of Swords. And this is a bit more of a difficult energy. This speaks to feeling sad, anxious, feeling grief, or even depressed. This is some difficult energy to deal with, and anywhere you might have been resonating with that in your life, we can see that that is coming to an end here with the World card. We also have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can speak to someone lying to you or cheating or stealing from you. This can also speak to lying to yourself. Maybe you haven't been fully honest with yourself about something. But this is also a card of strategy and cleverness, of seeing a different solution to a problem that requires some strategy, some cleverness that maybe isn't the way that everyone would do something. And we have the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands speaks to putting in really hard work, carrying a lot of burdens, feeling stressed or exhausted with something, probably exhausted from having to deal with this Nine of Swords and Seven of Swords energy that's coming through. But the Ten of Wands also says that this is the end of that energy, okay? This person is carrying a lot of burdens, but they planted those burdens. They planted these wands and they're harvesting them, and they're about to receive their harvest. So that this is the end of their hard work. They're about to be done with it. And we do have the World coming through, which is also an ending. This is the completion of a goal or a lesson. Excuse me. The successful completion of a goal or a lesson. And this is coming through to let us know, along with the Ten of Wands, that this is the end of this energy, okay? It's the end of dealing with the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Anywhere you might have been feeling that in your life, it's coming to an end. And here we have the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of receiving recognition for your skill and hard work. This can also be teamwork or collaboration, and good craftsmanship. So you might want to consider seeking help in any area of your life, working with friends or building a team and collaborating with somebody to maybe move on from this energy. So why don't we get you some clarifiers here, and we will dig a little deeper into what this all means. What is this Nine of Swords energy coming through for Pisces? Okay, Knight of Swords. And what is the Seven of Swords? The Justice card, okay. And the Ten of Wands. What is this Ten of Wands? Two cards. The Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords coming through here. And what is this World card? The Death card jumping out there. And what is this Three of Pentacles? Queen of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, We have the Lovers card again. Wow. Okay, so this is our confirmation that this could be about an important relationship. That's really what I'm getting here. It could also be a choice that you're making, but it feels more like a relationship with the cards that are coming out here. If it's not a relationship for you, this could be a choice that you're making to move on from this energy. So here on your Nine of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords. And this is a card of rushing in, forcing things, going too quickly, taking action on things, but you're forcing it and taking too much action too quickly. And that causes things to be overlooked and errors to be made. Or this could be someone that's in your life that is pushing you too hard, forcing you to do things you don't want to do, bossing you around, rushing into these situations with too much aggression, too much energy. And if you're dealing with that, this is absolutely the end of that energy. If this is someone that you're in a relationship with that is giving you this Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy, you're making the choice to put that to an end, okay? The end of that is coming through. And we see that here with the Justice card coming through on your Seven of Swords. If someone has been lying to you, if someone has been cheating on you, they're going to get their karma. The Justice card is a card of karma, of cause and effect. So if someone is being dishonest with you, they're going to get what's coming to them. And likewise, if you've been dishonest with yourself, you're going to start getting the truth. Also, if this is coming through as cleverness and strategy, the Justice card is coming through as confirmation that you are figuring out the strategy that you need to move forward in a successful way for yourself. Now, over here on the Ten of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restriction and overthinking. This card says that where you're feeling stuck in this Nine of Swords energy, you have the ability to free yourself. This person is loosely bound and they can easily unbound themselves and walk out of this situation, but they're stuck in a pattern of overthinking and self-isolation. It's time to be done with that energy, and the Ace of Swords is coming out to give you the truth and the clarity that you need to free yourself from this energy. The Ace of Swords is the truth. This is mental clarity and the truth coming out about something, probably about this relationship. You're getting the truth about this Knight of Swords and this Nine of Swords energy, especially with Justice showing up here. This is a card of the truth coming out, okay? And the Ace of Swords, the truth is coming out here. You could potentially be finding out about a third party situation with the Three of Pentacles showing up here, but that's not going to be for everybody. The main message I get here is that you're finding out the truth about someone, about a relationship, about some kind of situation. And that's helping you to make the choice to put an end to this, whatever it is. We see that here again with the Death card showing up with the World. The World is the successful completion of a chapter or a goal or a lesson. The Death card is the absolute ending of something. This is the absolute end of someone lying, cheating, or stealing from you. This is the end of feeling sad, anxious, and depressed. This is the end of someone bossing you around or rushing into something. And with the Death card, wherever there is an ending, there is a new beginning coming through. And we see that with the sun rising up over the horizon, okay? This final ending is coming through so that a new beginning, a more prosperous and positive beginning can come through for you. Now, we do have the Ace of Swords. Like I said, that is giving you the clarity that you need to move on. And the Ace of Swords also speaks to a new beginning. And you're getting the clarity you need to start that new beginning. Over here on your Three of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is also a card of clarity. She's getting clarity for the first time so that she can use logic and reason to make a choice, to move forward on something. Okay, she is receptive with her hand up and out. She's willing to listen, but her sword is up, so she's being real cautious. Okay, so you're getting the truth that you need, maybe about a third party situation or maybe about a friend group, but you're getting that clarity, and it is helping you move forward and put an end to this Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords energy. Let's get you some oracle messages. What are the oracle messages for Pisces? Your commitment is being tested. Let's get another one. Work through your fears. Okay. And one more. One more oracle for Pisces, please. Communication is key. Okay. First of all, we have your commitment is being tested. I think this is speaking to yourself. Your commitment to yourself is being tested. How are you honoring yourself in this situation? How are you honoring yourself in this relationship? Are you committed to something that is making you feel bad? Or are you committed to something that is allowing you to prosper and to feel happy? Work through your fears. We see that here with the Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Death card. You may be afraid of something ending and holding yourself back. You don't want this ending to happen. It could be painful. It could be difficult. And so you're allowing yourself to be stuck. But the invitation here is to work through those fears so that you can free yourself for a new beginning that wants to come through for you. And communication is key. I think we see that here with the Queen of Swords. She's getting clarity to communicate her needs, okay? So what do you need to communicate, Pisces? How can you speak your truth and free yourselves from these negative energies? That's the invitation here, okay? The clarity that you're gaining is allowing you to speak your truth. And you need to speak your truth to free yourself here. Communicate what you need. Communicate how you're feeling. This looks like a really wonderful week coming through for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.